Thank you so much. Come to Taiwan. Okay. Everyone stand up.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly stand up and help us to welcome, as we now announce, the arrival of our distinguished guest of honor, Lions Clubs International Director, Dato Dr. K. Nagaratna. And of course, led by our presiding officer, President Lee Ken Tiong and wife, Lady Lindy. Special guest, District Governor, Dato Engineer Neo Se Yao. Past International Director, Datin Hajar Ali Suryati Haji Omar. Global Service Team Vice Constitutional Area Leader, Past Council Chairperson, Dato Patrick Chiu. GST Area Leader, Past Council Chairperson, Sean Lee. Global Service Team Area Leader, Past Council, Global Service Team, Multiple District Coordinator, Past District Governor, Dato Koo Kay Huat. Multiple District Committee Chairperson, Past District Governor, John S.C. Low. Excuse me, Committee Past District Governor, Lionel Oi Kim, and wife, Lady Amy. First Vice District Governor, Lion William Lim. Second Vice District Governor, Dr. Yomo Chai and wife, Lion Datin Chang. Multiple District Chairperson, Lion Eric. Past Council Chairperson, Lion Jeffrey Tua. Past Council Chairperson, Lion Ellen Chia, and Lady. Past Council Chairperson, Dr. Ong Tat Lien, and Lady. Past District Governor, Jennifer Kim and spouse. Past District Governor, Wong Fong Pio, and Lady. Past District Governor, Wee Chao Shuan. And Past District Governor, Lee Boon Ho and wife, and Lady. Excuse me, and also sponsoring club president, Lion Ryan Cheng from Lions Club of Penang Close. Thank you. Kindly be seated. Presiding Officer, President Lee Ken Tiong and wife, Lady Lindy Ong. Guest of Honor, International Director, Dato Dr. K. Nagaratna. Special Guest, District Governor, Dato Engineer Neo Se Yao. Past International Director and LCRF Area Leader, Datin Haja Elisriati Haji Omar, GST Vice Constitutional Area Leader, Past Council Chairperson Dato Patrick Chew, Lion Dignitaries, Cabinet Officers, Club Presidents, Lions, Lannises, and Leos. Welcome to Lions Club of Georgetown's 55th Charter Anniversary Banquet Dinner. Without further ado, allow me to invite the presiding officer, President Lee Ken Tiong, to call the meeting to order. Ladies and gentlemen, our presiding officer, President Lee.
Yes, Your Honor, International Director Dato Naga, and Attention, call the meeting in order.
Thank you, President. Fellow Lions, distinguished guests, I would like to request for your special assistance for this next part of the program. We'll need to get your support to maintain quorum and to have silence in the room, as we shall now be proceeding to the flag salutation. With that, may I invite for all of our guests to kindly stand up and face the national flag. Please help us to invite on stage Lion Tok Heng Chuan for the flag salutation. Ladies and gentlemen, upon the completion of the flag salutation, please kindly hold back any applauses as well. Thank you.
We salute our national flag and pledge our allegiance to the same. Its honor and its glory depends upon the zeal and assiduity with which each of us will shoulder our responsibility as a good citizen. Its glorious history inspires us to put in good work for the framing of our country. We declare our unflinching loyalty to our country. We remain that its cause shall be our cause, and that each individual among us will make genuine effort to add to its luster and glory and make our national flag fly proudly in the community of nations.
Thank you, Lion Tok. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please kindly take a seat. Following up, we'd like to invite Lion Anthony Chia to come on stage to recite to us Lions Club International purposes.
Lions International purposes: to organize, charter, and supervise service clubs to be known as Lions Clubs; to coordinate the activities and standardize the administration of Lions Clubs; to create and foster a spirit of understanding among the peoples of the world; to promote the principles of good governance and good citizenship; to take an active interest in the civic, cultural, social, and moral welfare of the community; to unite the clubs in bonds of friendship, good fellowship, and mutual understanding; to provide a forum for the open discussion of all matters of public interest, provided, however, that partisan politics and sectarian religion shall not be debated by club members; to encourage service-minded people to serve their community without personal financial reward, and to encourage efficiency and promote high ethical standards of commerce, industry, professions, public works, and private endeavors.
Thank you, Lion Anthony. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I would like, before we start off, and I know throughout the whole night, we'll be getting your kind support, as when we have a speaker up on stage, that you will help us to also retain the current silence and respect for the speakers. Thank you so much in advance. As you know, Lions Club of Georgetown usually will have a banquet dinner every year, and also, not only a banquet dinner, we'll also have multiple days of programs for all of our Lions who are visiting from our sister clubs. As we put together an event of such great scale, it takes a group, and of course, it takes a leader. And with that, please help me to welcome on stage right now the organizing chairperson, Lion Ng Hong Kiet, to give us his welcoming address.
It is with great honor and a privilege to be appointed the organizing chairperson for tonight's banquet in conjunction with the celebration of Lions Club of Georgetown 55th Charter Anniversary. On behalf of the organizing committee and the Lions Club of Georgetown, we are extremely honored to have so many senior dignitaries, especially our special guest of honor, International Director Dr. K. Nagaratnam, special guest District Governor Dato Engineer Neo Seyao, our past International Director and LCIF Area Leader Datin Haja Eli Suryati, GST Vice Council Chairperson Dato Patrick Chiu, First VDG William Lim, and the second VDG Dato Yo Mo Choi, district governors from multiple districts, and the multiple district council members, other senior Lions from various clubs to be present here this evening. We would like to give you a very warm welcome to Penang and to celebrate this joyous occasion with us. I would also like to thank our sister club members from far and near, namely Bangkok, Hong Kong, Japan, Taiwan, Guangzhou, Thailand from China, Cebu from Philippines, Macau, Singapore, and Kuching for gracing tonight's function. Lions Club of Georgetown members, together with a Lions Club from the sister club, again jointly take up the Lions Service Challenge in our anniversary project at the Botanic Garden this morning. The project is a new gazebo and tree planting officiated by our young Brohamat, Jason Ong, State Assemblyman, Kabumbunga. The newly erected gazebo is located strategically near a waterfall where its permanent structure serves as to provide shelter and a resting area to the many visitors from all walks of life to the Botanic Garden. A plaque was installed on the gazebo to mark our Lions' contribution with names of contributing parties. There is the various sister clubs, including Lions Club of Georgetown. It will stand out as a Lions' contribution to impact the communities through our service work. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to our advertisers, contributors, for offering their valuable assistance and support in one way or another to make this 55th Chartered anniversary a success. And I also like to thank each and every one of my hardworking committee members for sacrificing their precious hours and untiring efforts in making tonight's celebration a memorable one. Fellow Lions, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a blessing to have all of you here tonight. Have an enjoyable evening and good fellowship in the spirit of Lionism. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you to Lion Hong Kia. Ladies and gentlemen, we have had lions traveling from all over, as shared by our Lion Hong Kia. And also, we have had lions coming from all around Malaysia as well. We do understand that it is now late into the evening, past 7. So without further ado, allow me to introduce to you the F&B team from Jan Hotel, as they shall now serve us to conduct the roll calls of lion dignitaries and guests.
Presiding Officer, President Lee Ken Tiong. Good evening to everybody. Would all our lions please take a seat? Would appreciate IPDG. Would appreciate if you take a seat so that you will know who are the VIP tonight. Thank you. It's my great honor to conduct the introduction of all our VIP. Ladies and gentlemen, first on my list is our presiding officer, President of Lions Club of Georgetown, Lion Lee Ken Tiong, and his charming wife, Lindy Ong. Stand up. Our guest of honor, International Director, Dato Dr. K. Naga. Our special guest, District Governor, Dato Engineer Nyo Se Yao. Past International Director and LCIF Area Leader, Datin Haja Ilyas Suryati binti Haji Omar. GST Vice Constitutional Area Leader, Past Council Chairperson, Dato Patrick Chew Kok Bin. GST Area Leader, Past Council Chairperson, Sean Lee Kian Song. GST Multiple District Coordinator, Past District Governor, Dato Khoo Kay Hwan. Multiple District Committee Chairperson, Past District Governor, John Low. Well done. Multiple District Committee Chairperson, Past District Governor, Eric J.P. Ng. Immediate Past District Governor, Douglas O.A. King and his charming lady, Lion Amy Tan. Vice District Governor, Lion William Lim Kok Peng. Second Vice District Governor, Dato Yo Mo Chai. And Lady Lion Datin Chang Yin Peng. Past Council Chairperson Alan Chia Cheng Hua and wife Lady Lucy. Past Council Chairperson Dr. Ong Tat Lien and Lady Kathleen. Past District Governor Wee Chow Suan. Past District Governor Jennifer Kim and her better half, no, her another half, Mr. Kim Ning-Ui. Past District Governor Lion Lee Boon Ho and wife, Lady Alice. Past Council Chairperson Jeffrey Kwa Chui Sing, Jeffrey Kwa, sorry. Sorry, I missed that, Past District Governor Wong Fun Pio and wife Molly. The next one is Secretary General of China Council of Lions Service Project Committee. 接着下来是中司联服务项目委员会全中国的总干事杜干。Next one is Honorary Vice District Governor from 300A1, Lion Wang Taiyuan. Honorary Vice District Governor from Taiwan. Cabinet Secretary Yvonne Cheong. District GMT Coordinator Ong Hong Sing. District GST Coordinator Christina Chung. Region 1 Chairperson Patrice Lam. Zone 1 following Zone Chairperson. Zone 1 Chairperson Andy Chua Yu Beng. Zone 4 Chairperson, our very own Fu Kong Meng. Zone 8 Chairperson Jeffrey Koh. And finally, we have our sponsoring club president from Lions Club of Penang Host, President Ren Chung. That concludes my job for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you to our past president, Lion Albert. It is also customary in our Lion functions to recognize all of the clubs who are present to join us for this auspicious function. May we request District Chairperson Lion Ricky Koo to conduct this roll call.
Presiding Officer, President Lee Ken Tiong, and our distinguished guests, my function this evening is to conduct the roll call for clubs. Lions Club of Malacca. Lions Club of Kuching Izora. Our sister club, Lions Club of Bangkok Dusit. Lions Club di Macau. Lions Club of Castle Peak, Hong Kong. Lions Club of Urawa Nishi, Japan. Lions Club of Taipei, Northwest. Lions Club of Hajjai. Lions Club of Singapore West. Guangdong Moonlight Lions Club. Cebu Downtown Lions Club, Philippines. China Dalian Telong Lions Club. Lions Club of Kuching Host. Lions Club of Kuala Lumpur Host. Lions Club of Petaling Jaya Mutiara. Subang Jaya. Lions Club of Hillview, Cameron Highlands. Lions Club of Ipoh, Riverview. Lions Club of Ipoh, Mandarin. Lions Club of Perak, Silver State. Lions Club of Ipoh Central. Lions Club of Taipei Centennial. Lions Club of Kedah. Lions Club of Kedah, Kota Star. Lions Club of Bukit Mentajam, Horizon. Lions Club of Kulim Central. Lions Club of Penang Pride. Lions Club of Bagan. Lions Club of Bagan Jermal. Lions Club of Penang Centennial. Lions Club of Penang Light. Lions Club of Penang Metropolitan. Lions Club of Pearl of the Orient. Lions Club of Penang Outreach. Lions Club of Georgetown Island. Lions Club of Georgetown Perdana. Lions Club of Tanjung Star. Lions Club of Georgetown Mutiara. Lions Club of Penang Harmony. Lions Club of Penang Komta. Lions Club of Georgetown Central. Lions Club of Tanjung Putri. Lions Club of Tanjung Pinang. Lions Club of Georgetown City. Lions Club of Penang Host. Lioness Club of Penang. Last but not least, the members from the Lions Club of Georgetown. Georgetown, I'd like you. Roar! 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 That concludes the roll call for class. Thank you.
Thank you to our district chairperson, Ricky Fu. It is always amazing to hear the roars from all lions, from China, from Thailand, right? Of course, China, we're referring to Greater China, including Hong Kong, and Thailand, Taiwan, Japan, and definitely all those near at home. Not forgetting my wonderful friends from the Philippines, Cebu Islands. Beautiful. Thank you all so much. As we continue to enjoy the cause that we have served in front of us, We would like to catch up some time and therefore allow us to move forward to the next part. Ladies and gentlemen, this comes the time again for me to request for your kind assistance to please help us to remain decorum and have silence in the room as we invite forward our next speaker. We understand it may be a bit difficult as you continue munching into the good food that's been served by Jen Hotel, but nevertheless do help us to minimize the sound and the noise in the ballroom. Thank you. It now gives me great pleasure to call forward Lions Club Georgetown's 55th President, our current presiding officer. Please help us to welcome President Lee Kian Tiong.
Guest of honor, International Director Dr. K. Nagarana. Special guest, District Governor Dato' Neo Se Yao. Past International Director and LC Area Leader Datin Haji Ilya Suriati. GST Vice Constitutional Area Past Council Chairperson Dato' Patrick Chiu. Lion Infantry Cabinet Officer, Lion President and Lioness. It is an honor for me to assume this 55th presidency of this great club, Lions Club of Georgetown. With our diverse skill set and background, we came together to serve our local community. In reviewing our club's history for the last 55 years, I am impressed to note that all achievement and charity events undertaken by the club which have contributed to hospital, orphanages, old folks home, home of the blind and to the local community. The club continues to administer certain special projects such as the Heart and Medical Fund, Cypher Fund, Lions Kidney Dialysis Center Fund and the Kidney Dialysis Patient Aid Fund. Our achievement, past and present, will only be accomplished with the total commitment of all our hard-working and motivated members, as well as the strong support from the past president, who continue to be the pillar of Lions Club of Georgetown. I would like to thank each and every one of every member of the club for their dedication and continued service to the club. To our guests of honor, we are indeed honored to be graced with the presence of International Director Dr. K. Nagarana. He is a champion for the dedication and leadership and friendship with Lions around our region and internationally. Thank you, International Director Dr. K. Nagarana. To our special guests, my sincere thanks to District Governor Dr. Neo Se Yao, who has highlighted the direction for taking the Lions Club to greater heights. I would like to congratulate our District Governor, Dato' Neo, in a very efficient, effective and exemplary manner. His district mission, Lions Care, is to signify the Lions movement in our district is well supported by the Lions Care services and spirit. Thank you, District Governor. To our guests here tonight, a warm welcome to all fellow Lions and guests, especially all our sister clubs from China, Japan, Thailand, Hong Kong, Macau, Singapore, Philippines, East Asia, KL, and fellow Lions and guests who are present here to join and celebrate our joyous 55th Charter anniversary with us. It's great to have the opportunity to meet so many of you face to face, and it's great to have so many dignitaries in the same room enjoying themselves. To the organizing committee, my grateful thanks to the organizing chairman Lion Kiat, and the member of his organizing committee for their hard working and organizing this memorial event. Last but not least, to my wife Lindy Ong. A special thanks to her for continuing to support me in my Lianism and encouraging me to carry out my responsibility as President of the Lions Club of Georgetown. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, I once heard a discussion on leadership as planning a parade and jumping in front of it. Well, I found a parade, and it's the best parade in the world. It's Lions Club of Georgetown. And I'm sure you will continue to make difference and be impatient as you serve. Thank you.
Thank you to our presiding officer, President Lee Ken Tiong. We know you love your wife, and with that, you openly declare your love to her. And may we, as all brothers from Lions Club Georgetown, say to our president, we love you too. And of course, we'd like to say thank you to Lady Lindy for allowing your husband to spend the time and effort in investing in our club. Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the presentation of the customary awards and major awards of the club. We shall now proceed with the first part on the major club awards. We would like to call for the support of our Lion Brothers as we get ready for the deliverance of the major club awards 2017-2018. This will be for Lion of the Year, Young Lion of the Year, Fundraiser of the Year, and Best Project Chairman of the Year. We'd like to invite forward immediate past President Lion Phu Kong Ming to present the said awards. Lion Phu. Oops. Looks like Lion Phu is tied up with something at the moment. Kindly excuse us, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, in the life of a lion is always busy. So please help us once again to welcome on stage immediate past President Lion Phu Kong Ming. The first presentation first off, Lion of the Year. Club award goes to Lion Ricky Koo. Next major club award, Young Lion of the Year, goes to Lion Paul Chun Ha. Fundraiser of the Year, the guy who's making all the account funds going ka-ching, goes to Lion Valiant Lu, who was trying to run away to go and get more money for the club. He's the money man. Lim Guan Eng will be looking for him soon to put in some monies into the coffers of Malaysia as well. Last but not least, Best Project Chairman of the Year goes to none other than Lion Philip Lim Shao Kang, who has been helping the club sell many mooncakes. Not only the club, working with other sister clubs as well in pushing out the mooncake sales. Thank you. Let's have a group photograph for the Major Club Awards for Lion of the Year, Young Lion of the Year, Fundraiser of the Year, and Best Project Chairperson of the Year. Congratulations and thank you for all your contributions. A side note to all of our paparazzi in the room, we do have an official photographer, and if you'd like to come forward to help to take photograph, please kindly stand behind the row of our VIP table. Thank you so very much. For the next portion of it, on the customary awards and also the Monarch Chevron Awards, it gives me great pleasure to invite on stage our District Governor, Dato' Engineer Neo, to join us as our presenter. And may we invite International Director Dato' Naga to join us on stage to witness the presentation. Thank you. For the customary awards presented by our District Governor Dato' Neo and witnessed by our International Director Dato' Naga. Firstly, may we invite on stage President Foo Kong Mei. And during his term, our immediate past president was supported by the Honorary Secretary, Lion Anthony Chow, and the Honorary Treasurer, Lion Kenji Ta. May we have a group photograph, please, for the President, Secretary, and Treasurer for his term. Thank you and congratulations. May we invite Dato' Neo and Dato' Naga to kindly stay on stage. As next up, we would like to recognize the Long Service Award winners for the Monarch Chevron Awards. This year itself, we have the pleasure to be awarding for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, and 45 years of Lionistic movement. Dato'. Let us first start off with the 10 years. Even though it may not seem to be a long time, but nevertheless, 10 years of Lionistic movement is really something. And we would like to say thank you to our Lion Akira Meno.
45.
Is Lion Akira around? Akira Meno is not around. Lion Akira Meno is not here, right? Anyway, we would like to say thank you to Lion Akira Meno, Lion Eugene Gore, and none the least, our very own Finance Minister, Lion Lim Guan Eng, who's also served 10 years with us. He can't be here, he sends his apologies. 15 years, Monarch Chevron will be Lion Ang Thiam Hua, who's not available. Lion Ivan Lee, who's also not available, sending apologies. Lion Chua Guan Leong, who is in the ballroom. 15 years Monarch Chevron. Ang Tianghua is here, sorry. Lion Chua Guan Leong and Lion Dato Jimmy Ong Ching Kei. Dato Jimmy Ong. Next we have 20 years Monarch Chevron, Lion Ng Hong Kiet. "25 years of Monarch Chevron." The member sending apologies is Lion Arthur Yap. But here we have in our midst is Dr. S.K. Low. "25 years, Monarch Chevron." As we celebrate 55th charter anniversary of the club, we also have 45 years, but nevertheless, allow us now to quickly reverse the time back for the 15 years Monarch Chevron. Lion Chua Guan Leong, please kindly come on stage. And as you mentioned, 55 years of club history, we have produced today 3 members who have achieved 45 years Monarch Chevron. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a lifetime achievement. Please, help me to welcome on stage Dato Lawrence Chia Siong Pek and our senior lion, Teo Ming Liang. 45 years each of Lionistic movement. As you can see, our Dato Lawrence making his way up, even with a cane, never stopping him in lion service. And also another lion who is sending his apologies, not able to join us here today, is Lion Tan Chuan Kiong. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to give an ovation to 45 years Monarch Chevron recipients, Lion Dato Lawrence and Lion Teo Ming Liang. 45 years. Wow. They have started serving even before I decided to go into my mom's belly. Or even before my father decided to make hard work out of it. That is if he did any of the work. My mom would know. Congratulations and thank you so much, District Governor. Thank you, International Director. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick short break right now before we proceed to the next part of the program, where we will be exchanging mementos with our sister clubs. And also, this gives us a great pleasure to announce to you the donations that we will having from our sister clubs, in which every one of them will like to record. our most grateful thanks. So if you enjoy the revelry, remember to keep your glasses filled as Lions Club Georgetown focuses very heavily on futures, as we call our dreams. So please continue to enjoy yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being such great guests. Thank you. Our sister clubs. Lions Club Georgetown, through its 55 years of dynastic journey, has teamed up with 12 other sister clubs who are in presence today, and one who would like to send their apologies for not making it. We will be calling out the sister clubs by the year of the twinning, from the first till the latest. With that, we would like to invite forward our presiding officer, President Lee Ken Tiong, to come forward for the memento exchange. First, we would like to invite from the Lions Club of Bangkok, Dusit, Thailand, whom we twinned in the year 1974. Representing the club, President Piawin Sukondawich. May we have from Lions Club of Bangkok, Dusit. Lions Club Bangkok Dusit, through President Piawin and the members, have contributed a total of 10,000 Thai baht to the club. With that, we'd like to say to all of our members from Lions Club Bangkok Dusit, ขอบคุณมากครับ Paparazzis, please kindly step away from the front of the VIP tables. Once again, Kopung Makap to Lions Club of Bangkok Dusit. Next, twin in the year of 1978, and representing Lions Club of Castle Peak, Hong Kong, we are President Hinson Chan. I would like to say thank you to Lions Club of Castle Peak and President Hinson for their $1,000 contribution. I'm Koi Sai. Two clubs between in the same year of 1979. And President Hinson has a presentation over to our President Lee Ken Tiong. Beautiful piece of crystal being presented by Hong Kong. with two clubs. First, allow me to invite from Japan, Lions Club of Urawa Nishi, presented by President Y. Ishizuka. Lions Club of Urawa Nishi has contributed 20,000 yen during this trip. With that, I'd like to say, domo arigatou gozaimasu.
After this already, this program, I am outside, bring your wife.
And a reciprocal presentation by President Ishizuka. Thank you for all the wonderful gifts. Thank you. Also in the year of 1979, we twinned with Lions Club of Taipei Northwest, Taiwan. President Cheng Hui-long, and to our members and Lions Club of Taipei Northwest for your contribution of $1,000, we'd like to say, 谢谢你们，多谢你。And a reciprocal presentation, President of Lions Club of Taipei Northwest. Thank you. And we move on to another year of active twinning where 3 clubs were twinned in the year of 1980. First off, from up north, Lions Club of Hat Yai, Thailand, presented by President Worawit Pongjin. In the meantime, we'd like to call upon the past presidents of Lions Club of Georgetown and ladies to kindly proceed to the foyer area in order to gather for the next part of the program, which is the recognition of our past presidents. We would like to call upon the past presidents of Lions Club of Georgetown to kindly gather at the foyer area for the recognition of past presidents that will be coming up. Past presidents, please kindly bring your lady along with you. Next, we would like to invite from Lions Club of Singapore West, President Martin Boon, whom we was twin in the year of 1980. And thank you to Lions Club of Singapore West for your 2,000 ringgit contribution. And a reciprocal presentation from Lions Club of Singapore West to our presiding officer. Thank you, Lions Club of Singapore West. In the year 1980, we too did a training all the way to East Malaysia. And with that, we'd like to call upon representation by past President Andrew Gan, Lions Club of Kuching Host. And I'd also like to say thank you to Lions Club of Kuching Host for your 1,000 ringgit contribution. We jump forward to the year 2001, where we did a twinning with the Lions Club of Kuala Lumpur Host, represented by immediate past President, Dato Engineer Cheong. Also like to say thank you to our Lions Club of Kuala Lumpur Host for their 1,000 ringgit contribution. And thank you to KL Host for your presentation of souvenirs as well. $1,000 contribution. And once again, to our paparazzi, we hope that you'll be able to move off to the side a bit. 如果要影相嘅咧，唔該冇喺中間嗰度嘅，因為我哋嘅 official photographer 喺後邊。好，我哋嘅澳門嘅兄弟，唔該晒。In 2015, once again, the club flew on over to China through the advice and consultation of our past national director, Datin Haji Ellis. And we teamed up with China Guangdong Moonlight Lions Club, presented by President Bonnie Wong. And to our China Guangdong Moonlight Lions Club, we'd like to say thank you for the renminbi 2,000 contribution. 我哋嘅廣東月亮獅子會嘅會隊真係唔該晒。And a special gift to our presiding officer, especially me. Beautiful artwork there from China Guangdong Moonlight Lions Club. Brilliant. Our professional photographer is at the back, so all those paparazzi up front, please kindly allow the. We would like to also invite our past national director, Datin Haji Ellis, to be on stage for a special presentation of a memento to Datin Ellis. And as I've said, Datin Haji Ellis is the matchmaker for both Lions Club Georgetown and China Guangdong Moonlight Lions Club. So let me say to our godmother of this twinning, thank you so very much, Datin Haji Ellis. Thank you. Please, can we have somebody help Datin with the memento and we can pass back to her later part of the evening. And this time around, we flew to another neighboring country in a beautiful island of Cebu, Philippines. Please help us to welcome President Johnny Chan from Cebu Downtown Lions Club. Well, I'll say thank you as well as Cebu Downtown for 1,000 ringgit contributions for project and 1,000 ringgit contributions to the club. To Cebu Downtown Lions Club and to all of our members from the Philippines, Salamat po. in a reciprocal presentation of a very cute lion in a box. And to make sure that the lion in the box doesn't stay too lonely, we have got another lion in the box to accompany the first lion. Thank you to Sibudanga. President, I would like to pass over the monetary contributions to Liverpool. In the year of 2017, after a year of hiatus, the club once again ventured out for another tweet. This time, through the introduction by our sister club of China Quantum Moonlight Lions, did we meet up with another wonderful club all the way in China. Please help us to welcome President Lin Qiong from Dalian Delong Lions Club, China. And the Dalian Delong Lions Club, for your contribution of 2,000 renminbi, we would like to say thank you all so much. 真的感谢你们。As we are coming to the end of the memento exchange by sister clubs, we would like to call upon our distinguished past presidents to please ready yourself for the recognition of our past presidents. Just ready yourself and your ladies. We will call upon you when we are coming to the presentation. And I believe Dalian Delong has got something that we would like to reciprocate in terms of the past, the handover. Dalian Delong Lions Club have a special presentation that they would like to present to Presiding Officer Lion Lee Ken Tiong, immediate past President Lion Fu Kong Ming, and past President Lion Albert Tan. Beautiful artwork coming all the way from China. I thought that they were going to be bringing out an entire ice sculpture from Harbin. We 要请我们的师姐过来跟我们讲一下吧。All of the art pieces is shared by our Sijie from Dalian Delong is not meaning. And with that, wishing all of us good fortune, great prosperity. Past Council Chairperson Alan Chia Cheng Hua and wife Lucy. 1980 to 1981, Past President Teo Ming Liang. 1981, 1982, Past President Dr. Lawrence Chia
Datin Lili. Our one and only repeated president for the years of 1984 and 1985, who came back again once more time because of the each 2015-2016 Region Chairperson Albert Tan Keng Lian and wife Lady Tan Hu. Or within the club, whom we all fondly know as Akong and Ama. (1985-1986) is none other than our effervescent past council chairperson, Dr. Ong Tat Lian and wife Kathleen. (1987-1988) past president Saw Soon Kui and wife Stephanie. (1990-1991) past president Thomas Alexander and wife Susanna. (1997-1998) past president Wee Ek Seng. (1999) past president Dr. Manjit Singh. Dr. Gee. 2000-2001 past president Dr. Loh Siak Keng and wife Mui Hong. (2002-2003) past president Captain Wee In Tiam and wife Veronica. (2003-2004) past president Peter Chong Ken Beng and wife Susan. (2006-2007) past president Stephen Ng Liang Teng and wife Susan Chia. (2007-2008) past district governor Lee Boon Ho and wife Alice. (2008-2009) past president Ong Kong Sing. (2010-2011) immediate past district governor Douglas Oe Kim and wife Lion Amy Tan. (2011-2012) past president Andrew Chong. (2012-2013) past president Leong Chun Chie and Lady Lion Amy. (2013-2014) past president Dr. Jimmy Ong and wife Datin Liang Fong Mei. I'm running out of space to stand on the stage. 2014-2015 past president Kevin Teo. 2016-2017 past president Ricky Koo Boon Ho and wife Patricia. 2017-2018 2017-2018, immediate past president, Fu Kong Ming and wife Charlotte. We'd like to ask for the banquet team to help us to bring out the birthday cake. And in the meantime, I would like to invite our guest of honor, International Director, Dato' Naga, past International Director, Datin Haja Elis, District Governor, Dato' Engineer Neo, past Council Chairpersons, Dato' Patrick Chiu, Lion Sean, and with that, ladies, we invite you all to please proceed. We have taken our group photo for all our past presidents. Yes, then we would like to invite our ladies to proceed down the stage. As you can see, all of our gentle lions helping the ladies down the stage.
It looks very arrogant. Elegant, not arrogant.
Okay, now guys.
Presiding officer, kindly please make some space for VIPs, for distinguished guests, and line dignitaries to join us on stage as we celebrate the cake cutting for the 55th anniversary. And at this juncture, we'd also like to invite Lions, my fellow brother Lions from Lions Club Georgetown. We would like to invite all of our Lions dignitaries from our VIP table to join us on stage. To the crew, Line Eric, let's just join us for some revelry up here on stage. Fellow Lion members from Lions Club Georgetown, please join us on stage as well for the cake cutting and also to wish happy anniversary. Members from Lions Club Georgetown, are you all on stage? And we shall have a group photograph now. Everybody look towards the cameras. Look at the professional photographer is putting his hands up. All right. The last row, everybody will just need to have a quick tiptoe, yeah? The back row at the front, just maybe slightly, bend your knees a bit. Don't worry, you're all still young and vibrant, no osteoarthritis. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tiptoe. 1, 2, 3. Tiptoe. One, two, three. Oh, one more time. All right, ready, Lions? 1, 2, 3. Birthday song. We have a birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. And of course, 55 wonderful years of friendship throughout the Lions Club. Thank you. Let's have a quick group photo again. Come on. So the all members come and get around the stage. Let's have Georgetown members, please everybody come and get around the stage for a group photograph. Lantio, Danny, let's come together for a group photograph for Let's have Georgetown. Lantio, come in. Tanaka, please join us. Thank you, everybody. Please kindly return to your seats. Thank you. We would now like to invite our Global Service Team Vice Constitutional Area Leader, Past Council Chairperson Dr. Patrick Chew, to deliver his keynote address. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to welcome.
Thank you very much for the very capable MC Kevin. All of you enjoying yourself? Give Georgetown Lions Club a round of applause. Well done, Georgetown Lions. Lion dignitaries, fellow Lions, Lioners, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. Protocol has been established, but please allow me to welcome
all the 20 club members from far and near to Penang. Selamat datang to all of you. Thank you for coming. A big thank you to President Lee Kian Tiong and my good friend, organizing chairperson Ng Hong Kiat, for inviting me and giving me this great honor to say a few words to such a distinguished... Hello? Oh, loose. My apologies. To such a distinguished audience from so many different countries. You know, Lions Club of Georgetown is very close to my heart. If I'm not mistaken, since I became a district governor in the fiscal year 2000-2001, I've never missed their anniversary. You don't deserve a round of applause, right? You know, this club has, at the moment, 3 PDGs and 1 PCC. Excluding our PDG, John, and PCC, Alan, who were formerly from this club. So can you imagine Georgetown Lions Club is a club to be reckoned with? Do you agree or not? And they have 16, 20 clubs from all over Osu area with this club. And I always like their anniversary event because it's like a mini convention. It lasts for a few days and everybody come and have a great time of fellowship. And this is what Lions are about, isn't it? Fellowship and service. Right? That is what Lions Club of Georgetown is all about. This afternoon, I attended the first charter anniversary of Lions Club of Kedah. And I really had a great time when I attended the anniversary. It's a very unique sort of anniversary celebration. During the celebration, luncheon, all the Lion dignitaries like our ID, Naga, and PCC, Sean Lee, and the district governor, and all of us, we were like, waiters and waitresses serving the orphanage, the old folks, and the disabled children. And this is what Lions do. We enjoy doing it. We enjoy doing it without expecting anything in return. And we serve with love and pride. Why? Because we are Lion, Lions, loving individuals, right? Offering leader service. This is what Lions are all about. Next week, we are organizing the first OSU Global Action Team Summit. Our past international president, Kajit Hapadananda, who is now the global GAT global GAT leader, replacing or taking over the role of from PIP, Dr. Tam. And we are busy organizing this summit. And this summit is going to be the first in OSU and probably the first in the world where global action team leaders around OSU area will be invited, come together for 2 days, 3 nights, 2 nights, 3 days, coming together, focusing on fun, F-U-N. Fun, the acronym F, will be, we were going to have a lot of fellowship and friendship amongst the leaders, the GAT leaders in OSU. And you will be understanding and unity amongst the leaders of GAT in OSU with the idea of one team approach. because we got to collaborate, we got to unite in order to be effective in what we are doing. And GAT is very important to the future of Lions Club International. And N is new and noteworthy ideas, opportunities, and best practices. And these 2 nights, 3 days, we're going to brainstorm, come up with strategies, how to improve in our new century of service. And we're going to come up with more knowledge and see how the leaders, the coordinators will go back to the various districts and multiple districts to disseminate this knowledge to the grassroots. And this is what we're going to do, and we hope that looking forward to a very interesting, energizing summit. So I know there are 3 other speakers after me. I better not speak too much. I wish to thank once again for the great honor to say a few words. Right, for those people who come from far and near, have a good holiday in Penang. If not, stay back in Malaysia. There are many nice, interesting places. And once again, congratulations to Lions Club of Georgetown on your 55th anniversary. And thank you very much for your continuous dedication to serve the needy as we all sail to the new horizon. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you so much. Thank you to Dr. Patrick Chew. Thank you to all of our guests, and please continue to help us to maintain a quorum of silence as we continue to invite our distinguished speakers on stage. Please help me now to invite our LCRF Area Leader, past International Director, Datin Hajar Ali Suryati, to deliver her address. Please put our hands together for Datin Hajar Ali Suryati.
Thank you very much, Kenny. I still would like to say that Kenny is one of the best MC in the whole of our MD308. He's one of the best, Kenny. Yeah? Kevin, Kenny and Kevin. It's okay, it's almost there. Thank you. Presiding Officer, President Lee Kian Tiong. And as I know that the proper protocol has been established, suffice for me to honor my good friend, guest of honor, International Director Dr. Nagaratnam, special guest DG Datuk Neo Seyau, allied dignitaries, all the visiting clubs, sister clubs for the Lions Club of Georgetown. Fellow Lions, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. As usual, I would like to say Tacha Wang Sanghao. Ohayo gozaimasu. And Sawadika. And fellow Lions, ladies and gentlemen, I know there are so many speeches tonight. There are so many speeches, and I want to keep it short and sweet. But first of all, let me congratulate the Lions Club of Georgetown on its 55th anniversary tonight. Congratulations, Georgetown, on your 55th anniversary. 5-5. Give me 5 and give me 5. Both clap your hands for Georgetown. I don't know, it's just an impromptu. I think of 5 and I think of 5, and we clap together for Georgetown on its 55 years of its community service to this society, to your community. And I'm very, very proud of the Lions Club of Georgetown, equally proud as what PCC Datuk Patrick Chew said, that he's very, very close to your club. And I'm also very close to Georgetown. I am also close not only to Georgetown, to all the one president. That president is Lion Bonnie Wang. Bonnie, where are you? She's there. Bonnie is from Moonlight, Georgetown. And I met this club, Georgetown, and Moonlight, many years back. And I just love the gift, the frame that you presented to me tonight. And you know that I have Lion Alice Museum in Kuching. She was in Kuching a few days ago. She visited my office and my Lions Museum. That will be my first Lions collection of the year in my museum. Thank you so much. I love it so much. I love it so much. Thank you so much, Bonnie. Thank you so much. And she's wearing actually one of my favorite jackets. My favorite jacket can fit her. That truly shows the real friendship of a leader who gave it down to her friend. And she's wearing it tonight. She's wearing it tonight. And I told some of the Lions who came to my house, I have about 18 trolleys of my costumes. And the Lions came to my house the other night. I just said, choose whatever you want. Just choose whatever. And I know Dugan also got one of my husband's shirt. Right? My husband's favorite shirt. And he's taking it for collection. It's a batik. So fellow Lions, this is what about Lionism. You have so many sister clubs, more than 14. And this morning, we have just witnessed the presentation, a gazebo, a joint project by this 14 Lions Club and Georgetown at the Kebun Bunga, something like that, right? And it was declared open by YB Jason, the Adun N24, I think, in Kebun Bunga, or something like that, Tanjung Bunga. So fellow Lions, the beauty about the clubs twinning, right? These 14 clubs, they combine together their efforts and make this anniversary of the 55th of Georgetown a real memorable one by donating the gazebo. We are also promoting Lions Club, one of Lions Club international programs on the beautification, on the environment, and landscaping and making it beautiful to your community. So fellow Lions, as an area leader for LCIF, Area 5F, suffice for me to say, and I want to congratulate your District 308B2. So far, among the 4 districts in MD 308, is the highest contributor of MJF as of today, actually. Congratulations, Dr. Mio. Congratulations. I think as of today we have raised more than $33,000 for the Campaign 100. And you know what is Campaign 100 all about? I have given you some of the 100, the pin, right? As Campaign 100 pin, you are wearing, some of you are wearing just like mine. This coming 3 years, we are going to raise worldwide USD $300 million. And so far, as what Dr. Naga has mentioned, the OC areas, our OC is the highest and the largest contributor to the LCIF. OC area, give yourself a big round, including our MD 308. And obviously, Taiwan is the highest, the leading contributor of the LCI, Taiwan, and followed by Japan and all that. But among the area 5F, which I cover Philippines, MD 308 as well, and Guam, MD 308 supersedes the MD 301 Philippines. We beat them at the moment. But that's not important, my fellow Lions. Your contributions, be it $100 or $100,000, is very meaningful to our Lions Club International Foundation for us to empower service so that the clubs can do more community service through the LCIF grants disbursed. And I know that Alostar is going to apply LCIF grant next year or this year for their diabetes program, right, Linkin Link? This is where your money comes from. Your donation is very important. And the money that we raise will give back to you for the clubs to carry out more meaningful projects, serving the needy, the hunger, the blind, the measles initiative and all that. We need this fund, fellow Lions, so that we can empower more services through the clubs. So as area leader, I urge, and I want to thank the Lions Club of Georgetown for donating 2 MJF for this campaign 100. Thank you, Georgetown President and Ricky Koo. Ricky has pledged to donate 1,000 US for the campaign 100 and your president. Thank you so much, Ricky. I love you. Thank you so much. So fellow Lions, I urge other clubs as well. Please follow suit and contribute towards LCIM. Please help me. It's not easy to raise money, but I know you can do it. Whether it's $100 or $10 or $20, it means a lot to our LCIM. And lastly, I want to thank the Lions Club of Taiping Centennials and the other 10 clubs, OC Peter, for the project recently on the 22nd of December. Peter, Bala, and all of you here for supporting this very meaningful Christmas with the children in Taiping. Maybe some of them, it's the first time for them to visit the zoo. You know, the children of the various homes, about 75 of them, we jointly organized together with my Kuching Club. Kuching, I'm very proud of this project organized by 10 Lions Club. Even Yvonne was there, Kepsek was there, Lim Kiling was there. Lim Kiling was taking me around everywhere. Fellow Lions, we are lions of the world, irrespective where you come from. But let us serve together as one happy family of Lions. We are truly Lions Club International family. Thank you, and I would say highest congratulations to President Lim and the Lions Club of Georgetown on your 55 years anniversary, and may you continue to serve the legacy of the Lions Club of Georgetown another 55 years ahead of now. Congratulations and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Datin Haji Alice. Okay. Thankfully, you mentioned just now that our fellow Lion Tukan actually got a shirt from your husband. If not, I was thinking, when will he be putting on that particular dress? I may want to take a look at that too. Nevertheless, it's true, as Lions, we are here to share, and sharing is what we do best. And with that, we have 2 more speakers in line, and I would like to request once again for all of our dear guests, fellow Lions, to please kindly share your silence as we continue to focus on the remaining 2 speeches. Thank you. And to the hotel staff, please place the poles very lightly. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd now like to invite our special guest, District Governor Dato' Engineer Neo Seyang, to come forward to deliver his address.
Presiding Officer, President Lee Ken Tiong and his lady Linda Ong. Lion Dignitary, fellow Lions, a very good evening. 讲华语的朋友，大家晚间好。Selamat malam, for friends from Indonesia. I'm sorry I cannot speak Japanese, I cannot speak Thai. Not like our PID Ili Suriati. I must thank President Lee Ken Tiong for the compliment he gave to me. President Lee Ken Tiong has learned well on our lion ethic, be liberal with praise. But what I'm going to say, all the praise will be more stringent than that. We also know liberal with praise sometimes also can offend other parties. That's why I learned in Lionism. But I must say, Georgetown is a very special Lions Club in terms of seniority, in terms of the size, and in terms of its strength. It is the third oldest club with 55 years in our district. 55 years is a very, very long period. 55 years later, most of us may not be around really. And it is now the fourth largest, maintaining member at 80 members in numbers consistently. This only can show that they are actually quite stringent to take members, and they have the right to emphasize on quality members. And I know it's not easy to be their president with 16 sister clubs. The moment you can be a president in Georgetown, in Lions Club Georgetown, you are already show your capability. There are many old senior lions in Georgetown. From the record I have, the second oldest in our district, Louis Su Hua. The third oldest, Lee Jin Yu Beng. The fifth oldest, PDG Pi Pisha. It's all single digit. And our 14th oldest is our senior lion, Teo Meng Liang. 15th oldest, Lawrence Chia and Tan Chuan Kiong. All these are very, very senior lions. And when I told PDG Fuan Ken that he's the 17th oldest in our district, he immediately said he wants to be forever 17, which means that he's going to live forever. And I also, and all the senior before him also have long life. And I take this opportunity to wish so many senior lions to maintain a healthy life, and we are proud of you because you have put in so much effort, pay so many years due to Lions Club International, and show your commitment. Many of the senior lions in Georgetown is still active. The dinner and the function I go, I always see our senior lion Teo Meng Liang, senior lion Ong Chin Seng, senior lion Tan Keng Liat. This is the strength of Georgetown because their senior lions are still moving around. And they have produced 5 PDG and 1 PCC. Sponsoring 12 Lions Club, I believe is also a record in our district. There are 16 sister clubs from Thailand, Hong Kong, Japan, Taiwan, Singapore, Indonesia, Macau, Philippines, and China. And this will be also the most numbers of sister clubs. If Malaysians, if our lions got our own lions, a Guinness record, Georgetown will have many number 1. Many people are learning from Lions Club Georgetown in one way or another. I know the past President Council, somebody will try to copy. And I believe Lions Club Georgetown have many, many strengths. That's why it is well established. And last, I must say, it has most number of votes when it comes to election. Got 12 votes. This will determine what will be the color, what will be the nature of our next and future district governors. They have a strong say. So please exercise your vote carefully. You like green, you like blue, normally you get your wish. As a district governor, I must talk something about membership. Every district governor talk about this. So this is our duty and our responsibility to Lionism and to Lion International. We have bifurcated 21 years ago. And I noticed for the first 16 years, only Penang is growing. Perak, Selangor, Alor areas, they actually stagnant. And some even go to a big decline for the first 16 years. And Penang actually doubled the size. That's come the learning curve. And last 5 years, every region start to learn. I believe they also learn from Penang. I learned in their joint project, in the way they hold region meetings. And in one way or another interaction, we learn from a stronger areas. And other areas in the last 5 years are growing very fast. But I noticed last 2 years, Penang membership actually stagnant. So, growing for the last 19 years, last 1-2 years, a bit stagnant. So I'm not sure whether this is a healthy landing or there are some things that make the things slow down. Because I know architect always design staircase every 16 steps of climbing, you need a flat landing. Engineer will design roads to climb to the mountain top, somehow they will create a flat area after climbing for a certain time. But I want to advise, from my understanding of membership record, please don't use the word quality members. I realize whoever use the word quality members, that region will lose in quality and also lose in quantity. So please be alert. Because the quality is not defined. You say Lions Club, I want quality members, but you don't define quality. You might sure don't say lah. Like say, Lions got to be very, got to contribute money. Yes, you must contribute your deal lah. If you cannot contribute the deal, you are not fit to be Lion. And deals are not much lah. LCI only charge you with the district is 20 ringgit a month only. So when you say contribute money, it is very subjective. And when we don't define quality, when you say you want quality members, many people dare not to apply to be a members. If we talk about Iceland standard, where our international president Gurung come from, their record is 7 per 1,000. For every 1,000 population, there are 7 members. You know how great is this 7? Which implies Penang will have 11,000 members compared to the current 900 over only. About 900 as of November last year is 936. 936 compared to 11,000 is a lot of difference. Even if you take half the population, you still take about 5,000 plus. And 5,000 plus, if you take average member size of 33, then each club must have 100 over members. So there are still room to grow. 28 clubs appear a lot already. Of course, it's a record that never been achieved before. 936 members is also a record not been achieved before. But that doesn't mean that it cannot be breakthrough. And I hope, resting for 2 years, it should move on very, very soon. because we want going to the mountaintop, we allow the car to have a flat area to rest for the driver to feel more comfortable, but eventually we must start climbing. It's only more people join, it shows that you sell the right products. And when we improve our quality, more people will join us because of Lion brand. With this, I thank you for listening and hope everybody enjoy a good fellowship. And I also congratulate Lions Club of Georgetown for achieving 55 years of excellence. Thank you.
Thank you to our District Governor, Dr. Neo. For us to hear from the next speaker. No stranger to all of us here in the region, and now we are glad to have him as our International Director. Please put our hands together to welcome our guest of honor, Lions Club's International Director, Dato Dr. K. Naga.
Presiding Officer, Lion Lee, and his beautiful partner in service, Inda, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and all the visiting clubs who have come all the way to Penang. Being a last speaker is a Herculean task, because if I am going to repeat a sentence, all of you will start falling to sleep. So, nevertheless, I will try my best not to repeat, and if I repeat, you can collect 10 cents from me, every repetition. Actually, I'm indeed very honored to be in this beautiful island again, to grace your 55th anniversary, and to witness so many sister clubs that have come here. Sitting there in the main table, I was thinking whether I'm in Penang or attending an OC function. You have done a fantastic job, and I congratulate the Lions Club for having Lions Club of Georgetown for organizing this for the last 55 years. And I was told by the President, every year he makes an attempt, the members make an attempt to visit the 16 sister clubs. 1 month, 1 year you have only 12 months. I think practically he's not in Penang at all, visiting all the clubs. My congratulations are also directed to Club President Lee and all the members of this prestigious club. Our International President, Gudrun Ingadottir from Iceland, sends a special greeting to this club for having served the community for the last 55 years. She, being the first female president, has taken a challenge not only the Lions Club or Georgetown, all the Lions in MD 308, to change obstacles into opportunities. Where there's an obstacle, you see opportunities. How to do this? Very simple. We can achieve this if we can focus in maximizing in 4 important areas of Lions, which Lions Club of Georgetown has shown the path of success. Moving membership forward. Each member matters. Each member is like a goal to the Lions Club International. Bringing new members and keeping current members fully engaged is the strongest service possible. And Lions Club of Georgetown, you have a healthy membership. But I would like to challenge you because I don't see the fairest sex in the club. I'm not happy. I see all men. And I talked to the president. He said, no, our club has been all the time men. I think, President, I throw a challenge. It's time that we change. International wants equal parity. So the 56th celebration, when I come, I see at least 1 or 2 female lions. Is that okay? President is nodding there. Thank you very much. Increasing leadership development is also equally important. Every lion is a leader by himself. I urge you to attend more training at the club level, at the region level, at the district level, and international level. You have produced outstanding past district governors. In the name of PCC Ong Tek Lian, actually PCC Ong Tek Lian took over the governorship in 87-88 when I finished in 86. Immediate past district governor Douglas, you've done a fantastic job. PDG Lee Boon Hong, you have been the pillar of all the visiting international dignitaries. PDG Dr. P.P. Shah is not here today, I think. And I can remember when he was the governor, his good friend Tun Mahathir was the guest of honor. And also I understand recently, we should not forget PDG John Low, who has migrated to KL, and PC's Alan Chia. Always I call him Leo. He's never changed. He's like a Leo all the time. He has moved to another club. Fellowship is a key component of Lions, no doubt about it. The relationship we develop are lifelong. The friendship we develop are lifelong and create a tie that makes our service strong. Lions Club of Georgetown, you have shown this by the presence today. We witnessed 16 Lions Club from all over OC area here. Another important thing is sharing stories. Storytelling is powerful. We all are familiar with grandmother stories, right? But sad to say now you don't hear grandmother stories because when a child is born 2 years, already busy texting and seeing the internet with the phones. So storytelling has gone off. And lions are famous for the best secret. When we share our service stories, our neighbors, our communities will understand who we are and what we do. In short, when there's a need, there is a lion. And I have much more to do, a lot of presentations tonight. In conclusion, I'm confident Lions Club of Georgetown can reach a new world of service that lies beyond the horizon. Thank you again to all the Lions Club members of Georgetown for this fantastic celebration and for giving me the golden opportunity to be part of this. Thank you very much. And before I start down, permit me, on behalf of immediate past International President Naresh Agrawal, I have the honor, and Naresh Agrawal has asked me to present this on his behalf to our immediate past District Governor, Douglas O. Can you come up, please? He receives the Presidential Medal from Naresh Agrawal. Next, we have also a leadership award given by immediate past International President Naresh Agrawal to past District Governor Lee Boon Ho. And last but not least, to the last Cabinet Treasurer, Dato' Jimmy Ong. For the next presentation, can I have the presence of our District Governor, Dato' Neo, to come and assist me, and also to witness the presentation.
The International President Appreciation Certificate goes to President Lee Ken Tiong, Honorary Secretary like Anthony Chow, Honorary Treasurer Line Captain Joshua Liu Tek Kun, Anniversary Organizing Chairperson Line Ng Hong Kiet, Past President Senior Lion Teo Ming Liang, Past President, Senior Lion, Dato' Lawrence Chia, and last but not least, Past President, Lion Ricky Ko Boon Ho. Let's all gather together for a group photograph. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Well deserved. Thank you, Dato' Naga. Thank you, Dato' Neo. Then we also like to thank once again our International Director, Dato' Naga, for your moving speech. And also thank you for all of the Leadership Medal Awards and certificates of appreciation handed out. It is now time for us to accord our appreciation to all of our honorary guests for joining us here today. With that, I would like to invite on stage our presiding officer once again, President Lee Ken Tiong, to come forward for the presentation of mementos to our guests. And before we proceed to the presentation of mementos to our guests, we have a special request from Lions Club of Bangkok Dusit President for a special presentation to President Lee Ken Tiong. Do we have from Bangkok Dusit for your presentation? I say Lions Club Bangkok Dusit is the first club that we twined back in 1978. And it is a long-term sisterhood. And with that, there's a special presentation. Oh, so cute. We've got a special presentation of a set of lambs of the Papa, Mama, and 3 little lambs. And as shared by past President Joe from Bangkok Dusit, this morning when they went to the botanical gardens, somehow the monkeys of Penang Botanical Garden have gone on vacation. So they have brought some monkeys of their own from Bangkok for us. Thank you so much. Thank you. Tokumaka, Bangkok Dusit. The next, for the presentation of mementos from Lions Club Georgetown, presented by our presiding officer Lee Ken Tiong. Right, please kindly excuse us because more and more contributions are coming in now from Hong Kong. Just Red Packers basically monetary contribution to Lions Club Georgetown's project fund.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you. And now for the presentation of mementos to our guests. First, we would like to invite on stage Global Service Team Vice Constitutional Area Leader, Past Council Chairperson, Dato Patrick Chew. And for our guests, after taking your memento, please kindly stay on stage for a group photograph. Next, we would like to invite Past International Director, Datin Hajar Ali Suryati. May we now invite our District Governor, Dato Engineer Neo See Yao. Thank you for being our special guest for this evening. Last but not least, we also like to acknowledge our appreciation to the International Director, Dato Dr. Naga, for joining us here and gracing this event. Thank you. May we all now come together for a group photograph. Thank you. Alright, thank you to our lion. May we now make way for our photographers at the back. Thank you. Thank you very much. President, kindly stay on stage. And now may we invite our presiding officer, President Lee Ken Tiong, to adjourn the meeting.
I would like to adjourn the meeting.
Thank you, President. And with that, And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say thank you to every single one of you, every single individual in this ballroom tonight. And with your kind cooperation, we have successfully pulled in the entire event by 35 to 37 minutes, even though we started late by 25 minutes. I know our district governor is an engineer, he loves data. And also with that, it is all thanks to every one of you. So please give your help a big round of applause. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being such wonderful guests. Do not worry. The night is still young. The drinks are still aplenty. As what we say here in Lions Club Georgetown, the future is still aplenty. So please continue to enjoy the drinks and revelry, enjoy the camaraderie. And with that, we'll give you some beautiful music in the background. For those of you who are traveling, we wish you safe travels. For our sister club members, we'll see you tomorrow at the farewell dinner. To everyone else, good night, happy 2019. This is your MC, Lion Calvin Low, signing off for the evening. Thank you, thank you. Nandri Banakam, Ngoi Sai, Domo arigato, kokumaka, salamat po. Terima kasih Anda sekalian. Terima kasih.